Hey, hey, Z. Yeah, basically. So, yeah, first thing I'm going to apologize for actually just reaching back. And I saw your message again, actually saw your tweet rather, and I thought I'll just reach back to you. So, I think I mentioned here I wanted to install a program, and this has been giving me a lot of issues for the past 10 days. Yes, that's actually very crazy. So, I checked on some sites and um, this with multiple orders, and it did not all work out very nice. So I had to resort back to Loom, and I'm using a Loom desktop right now. So now back to your question. You asked if um, which AI automation tools can you use to find jobs and to send at least 100 code DMs per day and track applications. You have zero knowledge on AI automation, or do you have to create the app yourself? So this is actually, if you want to do all this, it's possible. However, I have my own thoughts about this, and if I want to share this with you, it's very simple. So first off, from here, you go to make.com, and just get an account. Get an account. When you sign up, you're going to get sent to an organization page like this. So once you get sent to this, you create this new scenario. Create a new scenario. You get sent to this page where um, based on what I had here before, based on my tweets that I made here, notice I had more than 6 or 7 modules before. I did something I actually personally call blueprint optimization, where I try to just optimize the blueprint I'm using to make it better using lesser amount of modules. Personally, I feel like you don't have to have a lot of modules. You don't have to have a lot of things like this to make it work. So what you're going to do, if you have this, if you don't have this yet, just go to this URL, and get get one. However, if you have enough, you can put enough there. So anyway, you get this, and you're going to get these blueprints. It's very easy. You sign up for this. You can also share this to your friend, do it as a gift. I mean, you're not the only one looking for jobs out there. There are a lot of people. You can put them through the same process. Have them watch this video, so it's going to help them very well. So, and once you get these blueprints, you are going to go back to make.com and click on import blueprints. So what you do here, you're going to choose a file from your computer, and yes, we have this should be the blueprint. You have this in. So like I said, rather than the previous 6 7 modules, I made an optimization where I have just 4, and this 4 works better, far better than that one. And how this works basically is this first repeater, the initial value, this is the first page you're trying to scrape online, and this is to the amount of pages you want to scrape. So you're only basically scraping 2 pages. So you can work as far as 10 pages, but you just should not go too far, because honestly, it's going to be doing a lot of things where it might not be enough for your RAM. So it's just best you can go 5, but for this, we're going to use 2. So now that's the first module. That's how it works. It's just a repeater. It goes like in a loop, basically, with the amount of time you've made there. So we have this URL. I would say this is the API, the API, and this is your secret. This is your secret ID. This is your secret ID. This is your secret ID. So you have this here, and how do you get this in the first place? I already explained how to use programmable search engine here. How to use programmable search engine, I mentioned here. So, and it's very simple actually. I can put you through as quick. So what you do is you go to, hold on, let's see, do I have a programmable search engine here? Yes, you go to programmable search engine. Just search basically programmable search engine. Then you get sent to a page where you are going to you're going to click on add, and you just basically create a new search engine name, uh, career pages excrete. Okay, so in this, you're not searching specific pages, you're searching the entire web, and you click on I'm not a robot, then you create account, then you customize that one. So this is the search engine ID, and you're going to have to make a lot of things here. I'm just going to go back to the previous one I've made already. This is the one I use. So this is my search engine ID. This is my search engine ID. I'm going to copy it, and there's a second one, an API key I need to get. But before that, you need to exclude some sites, because you're going to know that the same job you're trying to scrape in, a lot of sites have it. A lot of people are posting jobs daily. So in this case, people are posting on Pinterest. On Pinterest, rather. That's actually crazy. I've gotten corrected on that already. So Pinterest and Facebook, um, a lot. I just had to exclude about 51 sites. So just depending on what you think, you can just exclude them. Now this is how you get the second key. This is the API key. You click on that, then you get a key here. Okay, you get a key here. In your case, it's just going to create a key directly for you. But in my case, I've created a lot of projects, so it's going to tell me to choose, and I choose this. Click on next. Then it's going to give me my API key here. So I have my API key now. Now I go back to this. I go back to this basically. What I'm going to do is, let me try to import again. Since I already edited that, just rather import again very fast for myself. So yes, I have this, and you see I've included the API key. I've included the API key and the secret ID. I have them both in my clipboard here. So now we have all this in place. You can change this if you are not into GUI level. I mean, you can change this to any skill. You don't have to actually put AI automation. If you don't do AI automations, you don't have to put AI automations. And you can change this to September. Let's make this September. Just accept it's okay. So in this case, I'm using AI automations now, and I want to look for jobs on AI automations that are posted in September. I mean, we're literally almost half of the month now, so there should be some jobs in, right? And I've chosen some parameters already on this, where I'm focused on United States alone. There are many things you can just do to ensure you have these jobs. I mean, if you want this in Nigeria, fine, you can choose this in Nigeria. If you want this anywhere, you can just choose anywhere. So it's going to scrape your region for you. So in case they are on site, oh my god, that's a lot of screen at the background. That's a lot of screen. Sorry, that's my cousin. Anyway, so in this case, you save this. We have this in already. You save this. You use the iterator here. So how do we get this in? Since it's your first time using this, you might actually face this issue. Now this is what you do. Let's try to run link and run first. So it's going to have these two in first. We've been able to scrape this. Okay, so basically we have this in already. We have the first. If you remember, I told you this is going to actually run twice, so you can increase it. So in this case, we have our outputs that has data. You can see items here already. So we have about 10 jobs for the first one. 10 links. That's the second one as well. We have about 10 as well. So each page is taking 10 job links per page. So let's just check one. You can see. So now since we have this, you can connect it back. Very simple. You can connect it back. Now you see it's active. It's active because now we have an item. This is the array. I think previously I've made mistakes of just picking a few here. It's, I mean, just get better. I discovered you have to have an array. An array is basically a more like a collection of items inside a single folder. So you have this instead. So you save this, and I use Notion. In your case, you can use Google Sheets. But if you're someone that uses Notion like me too, you might have to go through a lot of process for Notion. And in this video, I might not really cover that. However, it's very simple. You have to just click Add, create a connection type. You choose internal. I choose internal every time. You have an integration, internal integration token. How do you get that? It's very simple as well. You go to, I think I'm already basically covering this. So you go to, hold on, let's look for the career pages. Yes, this is the career pages database. So how do you do this? You have a page on Notion. If you use Notion very well, you click on the three buttons here. You have set up this career pages database. Very simple as well. I think it's just best I cover every single thing on this place. So you can see I've actually done a lot. I've done a lot. I have to share to others as well. So what you do is let's see how this works. So in your case, you can just come here. So click on this, click on the slash, and you type database. Database inline is okay. So when you click on this, be able to have a new database, just giving names and properties, uh, just the same way I did here. Hold on. So the same way I did it here, you can just do the same thing, the same way I did it here. So just this is going to be a link, this is going to be a text. How do you do this? You click on a new property, add new property, and in this case this is a text, so you put a text. In this case this is a link, you put that's a URL here, the text as well, you do the same thing. So just these three. Then once you have this in, let's go back. This is our database. Once you have this in, you go to the three dots. You see I have it connected, and you're going to click on add connection. When you go to add connection, it's going to tell you manage develop. There's manage connection here. Then you have this page here. You now develop and manage integrations. So you get sent to a page where you just set things up easily, and to set this up, you click on new integration. I've done a few integrations, just one actually is okay. You can use it to connect any other thing you're trying to build on make.com. In this case, new integration, just give it an integration name. In this case, I'm going to use that's a make career pages, then associated workspace. That's obviously that workspace. Then internal, if you remember clearly, we have this here. This you have to make sure it's the same Notion internal. So we have chosen Notion internal here. So okay, where's the page then? Okay, it's my last. Just hold on. Yes, I've gotten it. So internal, add a logo on that. It still works. So we click on save, configure integration settings. Now once you get here, you are provided this very easy step. Very easy step where what you just do directly is click on show. This is your integration secret ID, and you go back here and just input this here. You have it saved. Yes, there you have it. You have a database already. So you are going to select from the list or input manually. So in this case, you can just input it manually. So let's go back to that same page. Go back to this page, and we add connection again. Let's see, I'm going to go for hold on, let's go back here. Okay, save, have this state as well. I've given you a name. I have a lot of internal connection here already. So how do you get this? So first thing you have to do is to connect this. Then let's see if it's connected already. So make no, it's not connected. Add connection. I'm trying to confirm if this is here already because I can't see anything here. So let's add this to it and let's select to save. So integration updated successfully. So we have make carrier to this. Yes, we have this here already. So let's try to refresh this page. So what you do is you refresh the page. Because I'm using the same database, just add it in. Okay, so we're back here now. So you go back, add connection, then make carrier pages here. Yes, that's good. Confirm, and we are in. So I have 4 connections already. I've done this tutorial for like multiple times now, and so the next thing you go to is you go back here. Oh, I forgot something. You can just pick up the ID directly. You can pick up the ID. This is your ID here. Hold on, I love my ID. No, yes, that's your ID here. So what you do is you go back here. You can choose manually by inputting the ID or just select from the list. So to make things very fast, I just select from the list. Carrier. Yes, so it has gotten the correct ID. So we have this. Let's click on save first. So I explained this. So from the array you've done in this place, you can have this saved. Then you can have every single thing directed from the array, from the iterator rather. You can see the title, you can see the text, that's the snippet I added here. You can also do the same thing. And link as well, that's the 5th one, that's this. So once you have all this connected, I mean you've literally created every single thing already and they are good to go. So you run every, save it first, they run every single thing again. So you can see you're having this come in, having this coming in. There are a lot of jobs coming in now. Let's check it in real time. You can see automation jobs. These are just coming in. These are just coming in. Let's see if new ones are coming in again. Yes, new ones are coming in. So you are getting jobs like live. You are getting new jobs by September. So with this, I can say, what, you are good to go. You are good to go from here. So now to answer, let's say this once again. To answer what you mentioned the other time, where you said you want to have at least 100 code cents per day, I would advise you not to do that. You should just manually look for when you've gotten this job using this automation, just manually apply to all these jobs. Now my experience in actually applying for a lot of jobs already right now, I've applied a lot of jobs on AI automations, go high level in the past month as well. Just I'm actually, I can say I'm trying to experiment on something. I am personally trying to be better in my communication because I noticed that that is actually one of the key things to watch out for personally. So that's what I'm trying to do by applying for these jobs, and probably there are any short gigs. So yeah, we have more in already. You can see some of these part-time. Yeah. So with this already, I can say you just have to apply manually. Let's use this as example. Apply to the jobs, apply to the jobs, use for digital marketing. You see, it has literally done everything for you. So this is in line with what I do, marketing, head of marketing. You can just like select the job, get a better view of it here. So 3 days ago, you can see jobs that are just being posted like just within a week. Imagine. This is actually nice. This is nice. And you can do this and send this out to friends. Still even getting more. You can send this out to friends. Honestly, you can help not just yourself but others as well to get live links, live job, and send it to every single person. Just I'm sure everybody has a skill for this already, not just applying for jobs and just not having the skill in case they get inter- interviewed or anything. So I'll tell you to do this manually, track your applications manually from your emails. This is what I do. I try to be as authentic as possible because I noticed that one of the things is a lot of people use AI to apply for jobs, even including their CV, their resume, which is not good. It is not good, and I will tell you, you get rejected very fast in this case. So just do all this manually. At least you have this coming in for you. You don't have to get stressed anymore. So if your device can carry a bigger number, you can increase this repeat to probably about 5 to 10. So you just have a lot of jobs you can keep on applying for. So in this case, I mean you are you have an opportunity this month to actually get a job. Very simple. So this is a long video. I was not expecting this to be up to 21 minutes, and I hope I've been able to explain every single thing very well. And if you have any other question, if you want me to explain something better at any point, I could just respond anytime. So I hope I got this very clear for you. So in any case, anyone else that has a question or you have something you want me to build, you have a question or you're actually facing a challenge in building a particular automation, yeah, you can just reach out to me. Just respond to one of my posts and I'm going to make it very clear for you. Yeah. So have a nice day, he said. We're going to talk back later.